The internet is like a giant, delicious cookie. Everyone wants a bite. It's sweet, tempting, and full of possibilities. But hidden inside, like nasty little raisins you don't see coming, are cybersecurity scams. What are they, you ask? They're sneaky tricks designed to steal your stuff. These tricks can be very sophisticated and hard to spot. That stuff can be your passwords, your money, or even your identity. Imagine losing access to your bank account or social media. Imagine someone pretending to be your bank. They might look and sound very convincing. They send you an email asking for your account details. That's a scam. It's a trap designed to catch you off guard. They want to drain your bank account drier than a popcorn fart joke on a 2-hour delay. And they won't stop there. These scams can look super convincing, like a wolf in sheep's clothing. They can mimic real websites and emails perfectly. Or, a cat pretending to be a waiter in a fancy restaurant. It's all about deception. The point is, they try to trick you. Don't let them. Stay vigilant and always double check. Cybersecurity scams are a big problem. They affect millions of people every year. They're like those annoying fruit flies that just won't go away, buzzing around your head and trying to ruin your day. Persistent and irritating. Except instead of ruining your day, they're trying to steal your hard-earned cash, and sometimes even more than that. And that's just not cool, man, not cool. So, stay alert and protect yourself from these digital threats. Okay, so why are scams so popular? Why do people do this, you ask? Well, it all boils down to one simple reason: because it works. Think about it, scammers send out millions of emails, texts, and social media messages every single day. All it takes is a tiny percentage of people falling for their tricks to make them a lot of money. It's like playing the lottery, but with much better odds. Plus, technology makes it easier than ever to scam people. Scammers can hide behind fake email addresses, websites, and social media profiles. They can even make their messages look like they're coming from legitimate companies or organizations. It's like trying to catch a greased piglet wearing a fake mustache. Difficult, right? Let's talk about some of the most common types of cybersecurity scams that you might encounter in your daily digital life. Think of this as your field guide to the scariest creatures lurking on the internet, ready to pounce on unsuspecting victims. First up, we've got phishing scams, one of the oldest tricks in the book. This is where scammers send you fake emails or texts that look like they're from a company you know and trust, such as your bank or a popular online store. They might try to trick you into clicking on a malicious link or downloading a virus which can compromise your personal information. It's like finding a delicious-looking piece of candy on the ground, but it turns out to be a rock painted to look like candy. Disappointing and potentially dangerous, right? Next, we've got tech support scams. These are particularly insidious. They prey on people's fear of technology and their lack of technical knowledge. A scammer might call you up claiming to be from Microsoft or Apple and tell you there's a problem with your computer that needs immediate attention. They'll then try to trick you into giving them remote access to your computer so they can fix the problem. But in reality, they're just trying to steal your personal information. Which can lead to identity theft and other serious issues. It's like going to the doctor for a checkup and having them steal your wallet. Not cool, right? Not cool, doc, not cool. And then there's ransomware, a particularly nasty type of malware. This is the digital equivalent of someone breaking into your house, changing all the locks, and then demanding a ransom to get your stuff back. It's invasive and stressful. Basically, ransomware is a type of malware that locks you out of your computer or files until you pay the scammer a fee, often in untraceable cryptocurrency. It's like being held hostage by a bunch of ones and zeros, with no way out unless you pay up. Finally, we've got social media scams, which are becoming more and more common as people spend more time on sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. These scams often involve fake profiles, phishing links, and other tactics to trick you into giving away personal information or money. Scammers might create fake profiles to befriend you and then try to trick you into sending them money or personal information, often by playing on your emotions. It's like that time you met someone at a bar who seemed really nice but then turned out to be a total creep. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Always be cautious and think twice before sharing personal information online. Section 4. Don't be an easy target. Tips to stay safe online. Alright, so how do you avoid becoming another victim of these cyber scoundrels? It's a question we all need to consider in this digital age. It's all about being smart, being skeptical, and following a few simple tips that can make a big difference. First and foremost, be wary of unsolicited messages. These can come in many forms and often look convincing. If you get an email, text, or social media message from someone you don't know, just ignore it. It's better to be safe than sorry. Don't click on any links, don't open any attachments, and definitely don't give them any personal information. These are common tactics used by cybercriminals. It's like your mom always said, don't talk to strangers. This advice is timeless and applies to the digital world too. Second, use strong passwords and two-factor authentication whenever possible. This adds an extra layer of security. A strong password is like a strong lock on your front door. It makes it much harder for bad guys to get in. Think of it as your first line of defense. Third, be careful what you click on. Not everything that glitters is gold, especially online. Those tempting links and attachments could be harboring all sorts of nasty surprises. Always think twice before clicking. It's like playing a game of digital Russian roulette. Don't risk it. The consequences can be severe. Fourth, keep your software up to date. This is crucial for maintaining your security. Software updates often include security patches that can help protect you from the latest threats. Ignoring them can leave you vulnerable. It's like getting a flu shot for your computer. It helps keep the bad stuff out. It's not always fun, but it's better than getting sick. A little effort now can save a lot of trouble later. Finally, back up your data regularly. This is your safety net. That way, if you do fall victim to a scam, you won't lose all of your important files. It's a simple step that can save you a lot of heartache. It's like having a spare key hidden under a rock in case you lose your main set. Always have a backup plan. You hope you never need it, but it's good to have just in case. Stay safe out there. Section 5, Outsmarting the Scammers. What to do if you get hooked. Okay, so you've been scammed. Don't panic. It happens to the best of us. The important thing is to take action quickly to minimize the damage. First, change your passwords immediately. And we're not talking about changing your password from password 123 to password 456. Choose strong, unique passwords for all of your important accounts. Think of it like changing the locks on your house after you've been robbed. Next, report the scam to the appropriate authorities. This could include your bank, your credit card company, the police, or the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, also known as IC3. Finally, keep a close eye on your accounts for any suspicious activity. Scammers often try to strike again after they've already been successful. Be vigilant. Section 6. Stay vigilant, stay safe. Your cyber future depends on it. The internet can be a scary place, but it doesn't have to be. By staying aware of the threats and following these simple tips, you can protect yourself from becoming a victim of cybercrime. Remember, stay vigilant, stay safe, and don't forget to update your antivirus software.